There we go. Alrighty. Hello, everybody. Let me know how I sound. About to get into 2 cases plus 1 loose box. We had 25 boxes coming. Interesting, but we do have, like I said, 2 cases and 1 loose box. It's not only a 2-case opening here, but 25 boxes of today's finally here. The Upper Deck James Bond Villains and Henchmen. Now, this product was set to release last March. Of course, that did not happen, but I don't know too much about this part, to be honest, because the checklist still has not dropped yet. So I'm very hopeful that the checklist will drop by the end of the stream, because, of course, that would make my life a lot easier. Wouldn't have to actually type out the name of every single card, every single insert. You know, that's how typically I list stuff on eBay. I use the drop-downs, which I copy and paste from the checklist. I know the base set's 100 cards, so that would definitely take a lot of extra time, but James Bond stuff is always fun. I remember we actually opened up the 2019 product when that released. That's, of course, before the channel existed, but we opened up a ton of that. We have very, very few cards left from that in stock, but we had the High Series, we had the Parallels, we had base sets, we had, like, the acetate cards, plexiglass, different kinds of really cool stuff. So it seems like this set should be similar to that older Upper Deck set. Bounty says Southern reduced the case count to a single box. 3 cases! 2 regular and 1 single box case, but no. On the back of the box, it does say this box contains an assortment of James Bond Villains and Henchmen trading cards. Randomly inserted to these specially marked packs are the following: Base Set Parallels, Obsidian Acetate, Acetate SP, Acetate SSP, Premium Inserts, as quoted, Master Plan, The Upper Hand, Allies and Colleagues, Crystal Clear, which has SPs and SSPs, and then acetate movie posters also having SPs and SSPs. And then there's single, dual, triple, and quad bonded material, character, and swatch cards. And then material swatch autographs, base autographs, star signatures. And you should be getting 1 relic card and 1 autograph per box. So although I can't go over the checklist and check out what's the different rarity tiers, we can kind of get an idea from the back of the box here. So like I said, there's a couple different inserts that have SPs and SSPs, which is pretty typical of an Upper Deck product in general. Just wish that I could do a quick reference with the checklist. So I know some of you guys like to keep it open as we go, just for, you know, keeping an eye on things. So if you guys do see that pop up, let me know. That would make my day. Because otherwise, like I said, I do have to write everything out. So, on the previews, you guys saw in the thumbnail, maybe you did, maybe you didn't, showing Denise Richards' autograph, showing Judi Dench. I believe there's also the actor who plays the Q, Ben Whistle or something. Just based on what the preview pictures are on the Cardboard Connection, you know, what was shown with the product. Of course, Mando Series 2 previews showed Gina Carano, which didn't happen, so it's not a guarantee that any of these people are 100% in here. But Christoph Waltz has a mock auto, Denise Richards. There's a Daniel Craig relic, Daniel Craig dual relic. Yeah, Ben Wishaw's Q. Mads Mikkelsen base card. Don't know if he has autographs in here or not. But so I don't know exactly who we will be finding. I know some people are wondering, oh, is there going to be Sean Connery stuff in here? Well, I mean, based on what it was initially projected to be out, it is possible, but not certain. Of course, because like I said, we don't have a checklist for quick reference, but it does seem like there's some very nice names in here. I will admit, I've actually never seen a James Bond movie. I've listened to a couple soundtracks, but I've never actually watched a movie. I figured I'd let you guys roast me about that before we got started. Bossman is triggered. And then Rogue 9 says, do you have a favorite Bond? Sorry. Rogue 9 says, whoops, never mind. Acorn says, in the last Bond set, the Bonds were redemptions. It does advertise, may contain time-sensitive redemptions. I think almost all Upper Deck products say that, like even Series 1, Series 2 hockey, which I've never seen redemptions come out of. Doesn't mean they're not there, but... so there could be redemptions in this as well. But I'm excited to check this one out, and I hope we find some nice stuff. I really like the design of the 2019 set, so I hope it looks just as nice. I actually have a couple of the acetate inserts from that set, even though I've never seen. I got the Mads Mikkelsen one, I got the Q one, just because the actor who plays Q looks like one of my math teachers in college that I really liked. He was cool, so I collect those cards just because he looks like my math teacher, Dr. Sola. So, Girls and Boys Toys says, hoping to see a Vilches auto. And then Chicago says, if Allie's never seen a Bond movie, she may have to remove the pin comment. No, I can leave the pin comment up there. Sean says, thy name is Bond. Allie Bond. Easy. But anyways. So Victor wants to know if I've seen any movie. Questionable. Questionable. No, but I'm excited to check this one out. So like I said, 25 boxes, and just in case the checklist doesn't actually drop, I do want to get started as soon as possible. But like I said, you guys, if you guys happen to see it drop, maybe not, I even have to Google it, because I know sometimes Cardboard Connection doesn't update right away to see if, like, the PDF checklist is out, so that way I can at least have that. But nope, haven't been able to find anything. So if you guys do see anything, definitely let me know. But I'm excited to go ahead and get on into it. Figure we'll go ahead and start off with our loose box here. Let's jump on into it by snapping us into the corner. Like I said, 25 boxes, 2 sealed cases in 1 loose box, 1 actor autograph card, and bonded materials memorabilia card per box. So looking for 2 hits per box. Rogue 9 says, Acorn is our checklist. Acorn, break into Upper Deck and steal the checklist. Rose Boys Toy says, Allie, have you seen Fantasy Island? I have not. I have not. Alright, so very simple pack design. And then this was supposed to come out last year, just like the 2019 Chasing Amy set came out this year, but it's still a 2019 release. You know, the card should say copyright 2020, if I had to imagine. It's still billed as 2020 Upper Deck James Bond, so I left it as 2020. I know some places are putting 2021 Bond, just because it came out this year, but... Acorn's looking for the checklist. Acorn, please. It says all autos are on card, which is good. I imagine autos would be on card, but sometimes things happen, so. Alright. Let's get started here. Pack number 1. Alright, it's a pretty similar design to the 2019 set. And yep, copyright 2020. So I wonder when these were actually printed. You have an as quoted insert here. Odd job. Aha! I've never seen Goldfinger, so I don't know if that was a good impression or not. But at least 22 cards in this insert set. This is a large set here. There's our first insert. Allies and Colleagues insert. On Her Majesty's Secret Service, James Bond, Tracy DiVincenzo, and Draco. As Allies and Colleagues, number 20. Chance that we don't know, the checklist does not exist yet. And I don't honestly remember what would even be a new signer. I don't remember everybody from the 2019 set. Allies and Colleagues. For Your Eyes Only. Number 14. As quoted, Rosa. Did you tell anyone at the consulate that you were coming here from Russia with love? You only live twice, allies and colleagues. Number 2. As quoted, Gustav Graves. Die Another Day. That is, as quoted, number 15. But we do have a relic here from Spectre, Naomi Harris and Ben Whishaw. That is a combo dual swatch, shirt and blouse piece, as Eve and Q. Cool, cool. This does say, memorabilia has been certified to Upper Deck as having been used in the production of Spectre. So production used. That's cool. Bonded materials, dual swatch is our first here. First hit of the box. Like I said, should be finding a relic and an autograph card per box. Akron says, surprised it isn't numbered. It's most likely tiered, but as I said, we don't have the checklist. Ah, wait. Normally I'd put it in that way, but the card's actually technically upside down, so let me fix that. There's very cool pieces there. Chancer, the odds don't tell us much. Like I said, there's no checklist. I read off actually the different product types on the back of the box. It gives the same thing here. But we don't know which are the SPs, which are the SSPs, etc. So right now we're in the dark. Like I said, hopefully the checklist drops by the end of the stream. Make my life a lot easier. But right now we're just going in. Just going in, looking for cool cards. As quoted, number 12. There's our first autograph. We have Tanya Roberts as Stacy Sutton from A View to Kill. Star Signings autograph. So we have both of our hits so far from this box. On-card autograph, Star Signings, and that's Bonded Materials, Dual Relic. Francisco as quoted. Oh, okay. Beating the odds here. We have Caroline Bliss as Miss Moneypenny and License to Kill. We got a second autograph. All right. Okay, Upper Deck. Another Star Signings, Caroline Bliss. Allies and Colleagues from Russia with Love. Master Plan insert, Brad Whitaker. Number 15. You have the upper hand. James Bond chases Colonel Arumov in GoldenEye. Arumov. You only live twice, Allies and Colleagues. Another allies and colleagues. So that seems to be the most common insert, is followed by the as quoted. Oh, we do have acetate here. Odd job. Card number 3. So I believe it did say the base set parallels acetates are 1 in 12 for the regular, and the SPs 1 in 43.2. That's odd. And 1 in 216 for the SSPs. So I'm assuming the base set will be tiered just like the 2019 set. So number 3, I would assume that's a base. I think it was 1 through 100, then 150, 101 through 150, and then 151 through 200. Let's see if we have any high numbers in here. Perhaps it's tiered within the 100. Hopefully that information will be ready later this afternoon. We have Anthony Dawson as Professor Dent, acetate. These are really cool. That's card number 1. Yes, I will be sleeving all the acetates, just because I don't want them to scratch against one another. Alright, couple packs left here in our first box. Pretty fruitful box. Dual relic and a bonus autograph. I mean, it does say 1 autograph and 1 material card per box on average. If this set does actually have a pretty low print run, could be finding a lot of boxes with bonus hits. The upper hand, James Bond takes a plunge in Thunderball. Alright, last pack here. Josh wants to know if this was a set delayed like 4 years. Nah, just from last March. But we do have a plexiglass, crystal clear insert, Xenia, in the final pack. There's the crystal clear insert, number 12. So 1 bonus autograph here in this box, 2 acetate base parallels, a plexiglass insert, which again will be tiered, waiting on the checklist. Hey Terry, welcome. Alright, so that finishes off our loose box. Like I said, pretty fruitful box. Nice to see. A bonus star signings. Did have Caroline Bliss and Tanya Roberts. And of course, that dual relic. We'll be taking a closer look at everything, of course, when we get into a recap. But for now, let's move on into the second box. First full sealed case. All right, here we go. Chicago wants to know if I've seen any Austin Powers movies. Nope, I have not. Hey, Chapo, welcome. As quoted, we already have a duplicate here, as quoted number 25. Master Plan. All right, put that for recycling. Start off with a cornered base in this pack. Aristotle, as quoted. In fact, feels kind of heavy. Curious if we have another acetate, plexiglass, or otherwise. Looks like a plexi here. You have Naomi, crystal clear. This is number 39. Good chance of being some sort of SB here on the Naomi. First Mads Mikkelsen base. Take that for me. Oh, we got an Astain movie poster here. That's cool. Not sure if I say the name of this movie, if YouTube will flag it or not, so I'll just hold off. But movie poster number 15. I believe the Astain movie posters are 1 in 45 for the regular, SB 1 in 200, SSP 1 in 800. So this is a nice find here. I'll actually go ahead and top load that. Hey Jets Mess, welcome. Looks like it was dented, but just a print line there. Elliot Carver as quoted. Josh says, you crack me up. And Jets Mess says, Octocat. We got another plexiglass. Crystal Clear, Emil. And the upper hand. That's Crystal Clear number 25. Hey cards, welcome. Another Allies and Colleagues insert. Alright, still waiting on both of our hits here from this box. Master Plan. Number 2. Alright, take care, Surfer. Yeah, Acorn, that's why I was reading off the packs. Depending on how rare... I mean, even at a base, 1 in 45 is still good on the poster, so I went ahead and I top-loaded it. John Saru has Gabor here, acetate. Number 65. Geodudes is so excited to see these cards. This made my day. Hey, glad to hear it. Knick-Knack. Acetate. Number 28. Alright, so we have our relic here. From Spectre, Alessandro Cremona. This is a dual swatch, so this should have 2 pieces. 2 coat pieces. As Marco Ciara. The dual swatch here of Marco from Spectre. Alrighty. Still waiting on, of course, an autograph. In this box, we have found our first single-person dual relic. Star signings, Gloria Hendry as Rosie Carver. There's our autograph, the box. Allies and Colleagues. Another upper hand insert. All right, last pack here of this box. There's a Christopher Lee base card. And as quoted, odd job once again. All right, let's move the stack of base out of the way. So far, we've had one bonus hit, one State movie poster, and 3 crystal clears. Allies and colleagues. Jets Mess 25 boxes. It's 2 cases in that first loose box. We have Electra King, as quoted. Reggie, we so far have Caroline Bliss, Gloria Hendry, and Tanya Roberts for autographs. All the star signings autographs. Allies and colleagues. I have an upside down card here. Just card number 70, so I'll just put it in the regular base pile. Dominic Green as quoted. Allies and colleagues. The thicker pack here looks like a plexiglass. We have Gobinda. There's Crystal Clear, number 33. And Master Plan. Sean Bean, Master Plan. M&M's, we have actually had an odd job acetate parallel. No autos or things like that. It's a few inserts. Not sure if he even has autos in this set. Nope, we have a combo dual swatch. Again from Spectre. So I'm assuming the relics must all be pretty new. Tie piece and blouse piece of Marco and Madeline. So our second combo dual swatch. Putter Smith as Mr. Kidd, acetate, number 87, and Master Plan. Allies and colleagues. I've noticed, actually, Cryptozoic prints their relics the same way, Steven. I don't know why. Oh, Andon donated $20. Is going to a meeting. Good luck. Let's buy Allie a nice late lunch. That's early dinner with some tips. Who can upgrade her meal with the following tip? Hey, thank you, Andon. Really do appreciate it. Hope your meeting is not too boring and that it finishes up pretty quickly for you. But thank you very much. Really do appreciate it. Another as quoted insert. And we have a different color acetate here. Goldie as the bull. Number 71. I'm going to make that a separate pile. Reggie, we have no idea as we have not had a checklist published yet. So we don't know what the whole list of signers is. Don't even have the list of base tiers on the different relics and inserts and things yet. I'm hoping it does come out. Stephen Crisis went up for order. Should be here, I think, like January. We haven't gotten allocation numbers on it. But the Crisis, I don't think will have relics. It's usually in the those types of products, the Cryptozoic CZX stuff, it's usually an autograph and a sketch per box plus some other assorted stuff. Now, that's why I like those kinds of sets. An auto and a sketch per box is fun. Upper hands. Ooh, we have a dual auto here, 28 of 49. Michael Kitchen is Bill Tanner, and Samantha Bond is Miss Moneypenny from The World Is Not Enough. Those are some nice large autos. I'm impressed that both autos are on card. I love it when multi-autos are on card. That's actually really cool. 28 to 49. Star Signings dual. Welcome, Bubba. We're only on box number 4 of 25, so. SM Coffee, this product was slated to come out last March, though, so we don't know when actually Upper Deck had this signed. I think the reason for delay for this set was it just, the company had to switch something and they had to reapprove some stuff for some of their non-sports, like the actual, because of course, you know, Upper Deck makes the product, and then who makes the Bond movies, right? Like what? Whatever the company that makes the Bond movie has to check to approve all the cards, make sure they think it looks good. So I think that was the source of the delay. So if everything was set to go for last March, could have been MGM. Thank you, thank you, Fix It. Could technically be Connery Autos, just we don't know yet. Allies and Colleagues. Authentic wardrobe cards, that would be relic. They do the wardrobe cards as like what you get out of the Outlander products. Why are relics on the sell sheet for Crisis? I don't know. Because there weren't costume relics in the Superheroes and Villains DC set. So I was thinking this DC set wouldn't have, but it's possible. Yeah, the authentic wardrobe or costume cuts. So maybe it was, I don't know, Bubba. Maybe they had to have, but I think some Upper Deck non-sport stuff had to get reapproved, and that's what the delay was. Based on what I've heard, so. Like, I believe that was the holdup with Aliens. I think that's what would be the holdup here with this set as well. So make send a message to that seller for a case. Cool, good luck. I've never purchased any of their custom magnetics, but I know people who have the stellar ones and they like them. I'm just not a fan of black border stuff, so I honestly have my stellar sketches and jumbo topplers. Just chilling, just hanging out. Eventually I'll get like a nice display case to put them in, but Vintage Golfer says, I could never be an executive at Upper Deck. Go get a piece of that wrecked Aston Martin. We need car relics. Hey, Malazy, welcome. And Allies and Colleagues. Bounty Hunter says, what did I miss? You missed the dual auto, Michael Kitchen and Samantha Bond. Dual auto, number 49. All right, here we go. This is box 3 in the case. Box 4 overall. All right, here we go. Pack 1. as quoted. Master Plan, Jaws. Allies and Colleagues. I have a plexiglass in here. Goldfinger, we have Crystal Clear. Number 41. I think that's our highest number so far. So like I said, pretty good chance. Feel of being an SP. I'm not chancing the algorithm. I'm not chancing it. It's fine. Hey Alan, welcome. Ooh, we have a triple material here. Daniel Craig, Christoph Waltz, and Leia Seydoux. Or Seydoux, that's a D in there. The font is messing me up a little bit, but this I believe is actually one of the preview images on the solicit, but that's cool. 007, that's cool. Trousers, jacket. Triple relic. Acorn says some of the Bond girls' names weren't exactly subtle. Alan says you make my day better when you do a live stream. Hey Alan, welcome. I'm glad to hear I'm putting a smile on your face, but that's actually really cool. Cool triple relic there. So our first triple, we've had one single, as in single person. I mean, I'd say that counts as zeros. They got rounded corners, Invicta. They're rounded. Just say it's a weird font. When in doubt, just blame it on the font. Well, that's cool. Add it to our pile. Hey, Sean, welcome. Yes, I pinned your comment earlier. Reggie says, I bet you that's very rare. I would think so. I would think so, for sure. I mean, even if not, I'm sure a lot of people would want to have it. That's just really cool looking. Acorn says that's a case hit. Hey, Acorn, how do you know there's no checklist? Unless the checklist's up and no one told me. Hollywood Fish says, why the daytime breaks? Because I have to sort and list all of these cards on eBay. Whenever we have a product we open for singles, it's daytime because that's just easiest. Case hit, average, character base set, acetate, SSP, bonded materials, triple swatch. Okay, cool. So I wonder if this is the SSP acetates or if there's like another color. This is blue border, that's brown. I don't know. Maybe these have all been villains and that's a hero, or maybe the other way around. I have no idea. Star signings, locking Casio as General Medrano from Quantum of Solace. That's a newer Bond movie. And by newer, I mean, I remember growing up, we owned it on DVD, so it's probably not considered new anymore. I mean, to be fair, AK Cobb, this is a cheap product, but I like it. I like the simple design. Mr. White's Acetate Parallel, number 74. And Allies and Colleagues. Allies and Colleagues. That one's no good though. I'll set that to the side. Upper Hand. Looks like another acetate in here. Do have Sue as Log Cabin Girl. Now that's a title, Log Cabin Girl. Number 41. Hey, thank you for dropping by, Ninja Squirrel. Appreciate it. Allies and colleagues. Polar Bear says, I love Log Cabin Girls. My favorite type of girl. Master Plan. Allies and colleagues. Later tonight, Adam. Later tonight, I'll have to sort, of course, all the base inserts. Hopefully by then the checklist will be out, so that way it takes less time. But later tonight. Ron's a Nut says, hey, Allie, enjoy your content, especially these non-sports and Marvel breaks. Unfortunately, the only non-sports that we can do personals on are Star Wars, because it's tops. Upper Deck products cannot do personals. But if you're interested in learning more about it, top link in the description down below will take you to the page on the website where I explain how all of it happens. Yeah, thank you for the inquiry, Ron. Savicta says, bred his first pony, first NFT horse. Got a little baby girl horse. What's its name, Sinvicta? Or are you not naming it? Are you just selling your horse? Hey, Marzi, welcome. That's cool. We have the upper hand, escapes out a window. Becca says, hey, Allie, watching from the UK. Hey, Becca, welcome. Allies and colleagues. Morrissey says, these cards look very cool. I think they're cool. Allies and colleagues. I do like the base design more than the insert design. But the posters are cool, and I do like the plexiglass. Juan says, do you know what the current price for a case of this is? Do not know. Do not know. Hobbyhound wants to know if the boxes are shaken and not stirred. Upper hand insert. It's a little after 3 o'clock, Becca. Day's been alright. Had fun checking out today's new Bowman Chrome baseball. And of course, having fun opening this all on up. Later tonight will be a bit less fun where I have to sort it all, but it's always worth it. Unfortunately, don't know at the moment, Sean. Oh, we have a dual swatch here. Ralph Fiennes, that's cool. We have Voldemort dual relic. 2 shirt pieces. From, of course, Spectre. Sue-Ann doesn't like the Allies and Colleagues. I'd say the Allies and Colleagues insert's my least favorite. So Victor, if you want to send mail to the shop is just fine. But of course, like I was mentioning, it doesn't get sent back, so Not like you're like, Allie, use your luck to open my box of select basketball. Be like, well, you ain't getting it back. But yeah, stuff you can either send to the shop or the P.O. box address on where it gets, you know, where stuff gets shipped to you from, or just the physical shop address works. It just depends if you want it a little more secure. Yeah, it's a one-way trip. Is it Rowlusion? I never knew that. We got plexiglass, crystal clear, stamper. I always saw this guy's base card. I was like, it looks like Spike from Buffy. That's number 28. Crystal clear stamper. Master Plan. Dr. Kaufman, acetate. Alright, still waiting on our autograph of this box. Elliot Carver as quoted. Star signings, Jane Seymour as Solitaire. Another star signing. So we haven't seen any of the designs that have the blue border in the thumbnail. But I do like the design of these star signings with the lots of room for a nice full autograph and the nice pictures. Yeah, Marzi on card. Also, our first box, that one loose box we opened, did have 2 autographs in it. We haven't seen any bonuses just quite yet from this case, but it does seem to be possible. Allies and colleagues, once again. Master Plan. Marzi, the case hits are advertised to be the base SSPs and triple relics. And we found a triple relic. That's what's chilling up here on top. Checklist, unfortunately, has yet to be released, so I don't know the... Because there are SPs of a lot of different inserts. Don't know if we have any SPs or SSPs in any of these acetate or plexiglass ones. Alright, we do have Richard Keel as Jaws. This is a different color. So we have red, blue, and now purple acetate. Card number 31. Alright, that finishes off this box. Looks like we're about halfway through our first case. Hey, Jamaican Hype, welcome. Hobby Hound, unfortunately, I've never actually seen a Bond movie, so I wouldn't even know what to impersonate. I have no Bond quotes for you guys, unfortunately. I know, I'm very lame. Although you guys should know that by now. Oh, we do have a dual swatch here. Lee. 2 jacket pieces. That's cool. Dual swatch. I wish on these single person dual relics they at least use 2 different pieces. I do like that there's the 2 pieces. Yep, Jason, this did release today. Hey, Brian, welcome. I'm already putting you to work, Sinvicta. Alright, so we've already found, look at that young Sean Bean there. Already found our relic of the box. Let's see what else we'll find. Yeah, Marzi, this was supposed to come out last March. Oh, we have star signings. Will Yun Lee as Colonel Moon. Remember, he signed in the 2019 set as well. Remember seeing his autograph in that product. Upper hand. A little jet ski. Hey, Crispy Bacon, thanks for dropping by. Toby says, glad I can tune in on my lunch break. Hey, Toby, welcome. Hey, Bad Ubber, welcome. And Mr. Kill Acetate. Rogue 9 says, do you plan to watch Star Wars Visions? I didn't realize it was out. I saw a bunch of people talk about it on Facebook this morning. I was like, I didn't even realize this was already out. Going solo, I think you might be a little behind. You might want to hit refresh. Whenever you hear this, whenever you hear me say, you might want to go ahead and hit refresh. I think you're a little behind. Oh, we have a Skyfall poster, acetate. That's cool. As number 35. That sounds like a high number to me. Even the regular movie poster acetates are 1 in 45. And they can be SP 1 in 200, SSP 1 in 800. So that, I mean, like I said, number 35. Usually with Upper Deck products, the higher the number, the more rare it is, but occasionally, like Marvel Anime, there'll be like bits and pieces that are just like, oh, random SP, like card number 6. It's like, why? I don't know. Yeah, I really like the acetate movie posters. We have another plexiglass here. We have Professor Dent from Dr. No. That's number 40. Classic, we're just opening up all of it. But all these singles will be for sale. Like all the autographs, inserts, base even. That'll be up on the eBay shop later tonight. Link is in the description down below if you want to go ahead and save this store. As quoted. Insert. Lola Larson as Bambi acetate. We're 33. Almost said 55. Allies and colleagues. Evan, not sure on box prices. We don't have any available for sale, so of course we didn't price them out. I think when I was trying to put together the thumbnail, I was on yesterday. I think I was seeing anywhere between like 90 to like 120. I don't know. Of course, there's very few dealers online from which you can buy Upper Deck product. We have Katarina Marino as Solange here from Casino Royale. That's a newer movie. Mid-2000s, right, on Casino Royale? I've seen bits and pieces of Casino Royale. I've actually not sat and watched the whole thing. Like I said, I've never actually seen a movie. I've seen the poker scene from Casino Royale, and that's it. It was on TV one day. My parents were like, come watch it. I'm like, I'm busy. Master plan. Hey, Tiffany, welcome. Master plan insert. Allies and colleagues. As quoted, insert. And another allies and colleagues insert to finish off this box. Alright, next box here. Marzi really hates the allies and colleagues insert design, just like Sue-Ann. Like I said, it's my least favorite as well. It's not, in my opinion, a very good use of space. Alright, here we go. Let's see what this box has to offer. We have Ben Whishaw here, dual swatch as Q from Spectre. 2 shirt pieces. At least these look slightly different. Alright, so relic does seem... I feel like this case we've been finding our relics in the first pack on the right-hand side. And autographs have been more towards the left side of the box. However, I don't believe that one loose box was like that. So it does seem, I guess, patterns to vary case by case. We have star signings, Julian Glover as Aristotle. I feel like Julian Glover's in like every non-sport product I open. Game of Thrones, Star Wars, James Bond. That's cool. Nice large signature. Better than seeing it on those tiny little top stickers. Nice large Julian Glover auto here. That actually finishes off this thing of top loaders. Let me grab another one. And Jamaican Ipes has got to get that bread somehow. As quoted. Allies and colleagues. Master plan. As quoted. RPMs is really nice auto design as well. I really do like the star signings design. Allies and colleagues. Oop, wrong pile. asks, biggest auto so far. Any of you all that are a little more familiar with the characters, what would you say has been our biggest auto pull so far? So Victor says the Jane Seymour is pretty big. We also, our first autograph we found was this one here, the Tanya Roberts. Hey, Steven. Then we have Richard Liu acetate, number 29. Hey, good luck on your box, basketball. Another acetate here, Stamper. Upper hand insert. James Bond runs through a moon training. Don't know, Marzi. The checklist would let us know for sure. But there's no checklist yet. We do have another. Is this our first auto? Got a little mixed up there, I think, looking at our autographs. We do have Lynn Holly Johnson as BB Doll. From For Your Eyes Only, Star Signings. Got some real creative names. I like Log, what was it, Log Cabin Girl? Like that. I think that one's been my favorite so far. Yeah, Log Cabin Girl. BB Doll. Cat Galore. Oops. These packs are reminding me of last year's Goodwin Champions. They're actually oddly difficult to open. And we got another movie poster. We do have A View to Kill. Number 16, movie poster. We haven't seen a new plexiglass in a little while. Oh, here's one. Found it. We do have Georgy Koskov from The Living Daylights. That is crystal clear number 34. All right, see you, Crispy Bacon. All right, 4 boxes left here in our first case. We've only found, well, I mean, we found a few inserts, I think. I think we found multiple, so I'll snag one afterwards. But would hope to get some more Mads Mikkelsen cards. I do actually have, we have another Ben Wislaw dual swatch. Hey, we have different pieces. We got vertical, you guys can't see it. Let me break out my phone's flashlight. It's hard to see because it's all just super dark on camera, but the top has a vertical pattern and the bottom has a horizontal pattern. Oh. There we go. Now you guys can see it. Yeah, but the trouser piece, you guys can see they're different. I mean, they're probably just inset, slightly off kilter. Well, they do have the different layouts. So slightly different trouser pieces here of Q. Is our relic of the box. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I believe technically my mom and I share a Mads Mikkelsen 2019 Stellar Auto Purple number to 10. I think it's 2019. So I do have one. I have one point. I want like a nice masterwork one. That's the set I prefer to collect. Like Stellar's cool. I don't really want Stellar autographs though, to be honest. I want the Stellar sketches, and it's a fun product. But for me, I'm not a big fan of like encased stuff. So like archives and things like that. It's not to my like personal preference. They are really cool, don't get me wrong. Of course, I don't want to get rid of the Mads Mikkelsen. I enjoy having it, but I would still like a nice masterwork one. Nice on-card masterwork. Super Beast is Justin. Any Daniel Craig autos? We don't know yet, unfortunately. The checklist isn't out. And Ryan Michael has no sports day. I actually already uploaded Bowman Chrome Hobby and HTA. I already opened that up this morning. But today's stream is 2 cases plus 1 loose box of bonds. We have Isabella Skorupko as Natalia Simonova from GoldenEye. She looks fancy. She's got like a fur coat. It's cool. There's our autograph here. It's pretty early on in the box. I wonder if we have another bonus auto box here. Chicago, I believe chat has decided that the Jane Seymour is currently the coolest auto that we found. Tiffany, you're getting 1 autograph, 1 relic per box, but we've had a couple boxes with 2 autos on top of the relic. And by a couple, I think we've had 2 boxes with 2 autos. I also should be finding at least 1 crystal clear per box. These are cool. And usually we've been finding 2 acetate base parallels. It looks like there's a couple different tiers of the acetates. We found 3 different colors. And then 1 in 45 packs on the regular, 1 in 200 on the SPs, and 1 in 800 on the SSPs. They have these acetate movie posters as well, but again, waiting on the checklist. Just so that way we know. Tier-wise. I guess that would give me more time to sort stuff and take pictures, because I guess I can't really list it till the checklist drops, because you can't price it appropriately if you don't know how rare it is. So. Yes, I can take a bunch of pictures, get food, and then hope the checklist is up. Allies and colleagues. We do have a plexiglass crystal clear inserts. Max Zorin is number 11. And as quoted, Elliott. Allies and colleagues. Michael Gorvoy here, acetate. Ooh, what are you? We do have Obsidian base parallel. Luciana Paluzzi here as Fiona from Thunderball. That's card number 13. That's cool, that's cool. I think that's what? 1 in 480. Obsidian parallel. That's rare. Very cool. So I'm assuming one of these is the SP, one of these is the SSP, because the obsidian, these are not obsidians. There's base acetate, acetate SP, and acetate SSP. I don't know whether the blue or the purple is. I guess we'll find out in the second case if we find another blue or another purple. But very cool, 1 in 480. I can't imagine the print run on this stuff is that large that there's a ton of obsidians out there. All right, 100 card base set. 1 in 480 packs for just 1 obsidian. I don't know if this is a 101 technically or out of 5 perhaps, but that's a pretty rare encounter there. Very cool. General Orlov acetate. All right, take care, Sinvicta. Hobby Hound says, Allie, they only made an Austin Powers card game, not a trading card game with autographs, right? Not sure if you know that. I must admit, I have no idea. Sorry about that, Hobby Hound. If anybody does know, let me know, and I'll pass that information along. Oh, we do have our first of this type of autograph, Alan Cumming as Boris Grishenko. Alright, so this is the style I used in the thumbnail along with the star signings, Denise Richards. So I was expecting this to be the more common style, but we've been finding a lot of those star signings. But from GoldenEye, Alan Cumming here. Alright, so I need a new pile. Need a new pile. So we did find 2 autographs in this box. As Going Solo says, Allie, just pull another signature card and make this the best box ever. Easy. As quoted inserts. Allies and colleagues. As quoted. All right, getting close to the end here. Chicago are almost finished up with case number 1. So this is still case 1. It's moving, honestly, a lot quicker than I anticipated, but I've been enjoying it. Master plan inserts. Anthony, welcome. LRT asks if I have a favorite Bond actor. Unfortunately, I must admit, I've never seen a Bond movie. I've seen bits and pieces of Casino Royale, and that's it. Upper hand insert is our final of the box. I actually wanted to go see Skyfall in theaters. I really like that Adele song they used as like the trailer music, and I never ended up going. But that was gonna be my first Bond movie. But I've seen bits and pieces of Casino Royale. All right, box number 10 of case 1. Super Beast, I'm pretty sure $50 is less than cost. Hey Chad, welcome. The Duality. LRT says, well, Skyfall is on Hulu right now, so go watch it. It's a great film. Meanwhile, Bubba says, oof, Skyfall would be a rough intro to Bond movies. Yeah, one fan of Skyfall, one not fan of Skyfall. We have another dual swatch blouse pieces of Madeline. Vintage Golfer says Allie's favorite Bond character is Daniel Craig as Rey's mind-controlled stormtrooper. That's as close as we're gonna get. That's true. We could get Daniel Craig Star Wars autos. We could, technically. Alright, I've ran out of 130 points. I think I will need to actually go grab some more. Master plan. Move this stack out of the way. Nathan says Skyfall was awesome. Nathan says, but I would watch Casino Royale first. Master plan. Got plexiglass here. Is Renard. And the world is not enough. And number 22. Let me see. We got that checklist yet? At Upper Deck? No. We have movie poster, Die Another Day. As number 22. It's our 4th acetate movie poster. Ooh, and already another plexiglass. We have Emilio Largo from Thunderball. That is number 35. Hey, Chris just subscribed. Thank you, Chris, and welcome. Also, don't forget, all of you over on YouTube, if you guys are having fun enjoying the opening, don't forget to go ahead and hit that like button. We have Gobinda Acetates. As quoted, the Tim Hortons hockey cards come out in October. Very cool Super Beast. Benicio del Toro's Dario acetate. And as quoted inserts. Allies and Colleagues, a bit of a corner. We have star signings. Hey, Denise Richards. Look, I put her in the thumbnail because I knew we'd pull it. Duh, easy. We have Denise Richards as Dr. Christmas Jones. That's cool. A nice auto. Does that usurp the Solitaire auto as coolest pull so far? Marzi says Jane is still better, but that's a good auto. King Pookie Nation says my birthday is Monday. Happy early birthday. Marzi says the Jane is better. I think someone in chat was saying that someone has one of the Jane autos up on eBay for like $175. I don't know how much the Denise Richards would be. Upper hand inserts. Allies and colleagues. All right, last pack here of box number 10. Another as quoted. See you, Steven. Take care. All right, here we go. Box number 11. Hey, Windy City. Allies and colleagues. Master plan. Suan says Denise Richards Leaf autos are about 30 to 40. The thing is, Leaf autos aren't necessarily a good comparison because Leaf, like, Adam drivers are like sub 100. Which Star Wars Adam drivers are not that cheap by any means. We have You Only Live Twice movie poster. That's number 7. Looks like Bond autos are selling between 140 to 200 on the Richards, so that's nice. Nice, nice. Marzi says Christoph Waltz signature would be cool. He is in the mock images, but if he made it into the set, that's a different question. We'll just have to find one, right? Michael says, hi, Ellie. Hope all is well. Hey, Michael. Welcome. Molaka from Casino Royale. Crystal clear. Number 26. Andrew, we don't actually know yet just because the checklist isn't out yet. So I don't know which of these crystal clears are SPs, SSPs. Same thing with the movie posters. And I don't know whether it's the purple or the blue one on these acetates. Wiseman says hi. Hello. Master plan. Allies and colleagues. Eric Kriegler acetate, number 96. Hey, where's Sinvicta? So I'm guessing the blue is the SSP then, as we do have a purple Sean Bean acetate. This is number 58 from GoldenEye. Stacey, I'll get you the link in a second. I do have to type it out. Hey, Jim, welcome. Hey, you're welcome, Steezy. Well, we have a redemption. All right, it's a scratch code. All right, so redemption for autograph. Oh, it's a character swatch autograph, no numbered. Oh, it's cute. That's cool. So Ben Whishaw autograph relic here is this redemption. That's pretty cool. Nice. I think actually Cardboard Connection has a picture of what that looks like the mock image. Open image, a new tab. Copy paste. So this is essentially what it would look like. Yeah, so that's what the redemption is supposed to look like. I guess they weren't ready for pack insertion, but that's cool. I mean, in theory, it could actually already be ready, because like I said, this product was supposed to come out last March, so it might be live. I don't know when this was packed out, but so that's very cool. But when this box is done, I do need to get up and go grab more 130-point top loaders, get myself a drink, then we'll get into... Actually, we're actually only on box number 9 right now. I thought we were on box 11, but there was a row. There's another row under there. So we're less along than I thought we were, but that just means we get to see even more cool cards. And we do have another autograph here, Anthony Stark as William Truman Lodge. So 2 autos in this box once again. Very nice. That does lead me to believe that this has a pretty low print run. This has been a nice box. We started off with that Blouse double relic. Then we had the Q relic auto, and then a single auto afterwards, as well as that purple SP acetate Sean Bean. Nice box, nice box. Marcy says, LOL, delayed over a year and still has redemptions. Acorn, you missed a Denise Richards. You missed the redemption for a Ben Wishaw's Q relic auto. You missed an SP acetate Sean Bean. You missed... We found Obsidians. There's 1 in 480. I mean, there's 100 base cards. You think this would probably be close to a 1 of 1 being 1 in 480 packs, right? Or like out of 5 at the most, I'd think. No, the checklist isn't out. It's just we found 2 purples as compared to 1 blue. So there's no way we found 2 SSPs, right? So that's my assumption, is that's the regular SP, 1 in like 45 or so on those. I have a couple posters we found. Like I said, that relic auto. And I don't know if you saw this triple relic or not. That was a little while ago. And anyways, couple packs left here in this box. And oh, we also found this Alan Cumming autograph. And then a couple packs left in this box. Like I said, got to get up, grab some more 130 points. And then grab a drink. And then we'll get back into it. Yeah, Acorn, I'm thinking that style autographs are more rare because every other autograph has been the star signings and now this redemption. So I would think that's probably a rare autograph. All right, last pack here of this box. Acorn says it's also someone you've probably heard of. I feel like the name is vaguely familiar, but all I can think about is Jim Cummings. You know, that voice is Winnie the Pooh, right? And Hondo. Oh, he was Nightcrawler. Okay. I wish when Twitch makes me approve comments, it would let me just do a single approval instead of like a blanket approval. I feel like that could cause some issues in Twitch chat, but whatever. But anyways, like I said, that does it here for this box. I'm gonna go grab some more top loaders and then I'll be back. But that's cool. I didn't realize that was the guy who played Nightcrawler. I like X-Men too. That's my favorite X-Men movie. It's been a while since I've seen it. I know Steven likes to pretend that they don't exist. But anyways, let me go ahead and move this out of the way. I'll be back. I'll be back. Enjoy. I'll let you guys stare at the James Bond waifus while I'm gone. I'll give you guys some nice visuals. Acorn says, surprise, Seymour and Richards aren't higher tier autos. Weird. I mean, they might be. You know, they might be. I could just have crazy magic touch. Checklist is still not out. Upper Deck, why do you do this to me? Upper Deck, why do you hurt me so much? I just want to do my job and all you give me is pain. Alright, well, let me take care of this plastic first, and then get into our next box. Jamaican Hype says maybe they're watching like this. Maybe they are. At Upper Deck, release the checklist, you cowards! Yes, this is my Kermit voice, Rogue 9. And if you watch my personal channel, I do a full playthrough of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, and I voice Mr. Herlock Sholmes as Kermit voice the entire time. And it is very glorious. Alright, here we go, next box. This is the true box number 10, not the fake box number 10 that I thought it was earlier. Alright, here we go. Yes, let's get started here. Pack number 1. Blake is now following. Thank you, Blake. Appreciate that. Alright, so we're starting off with not a relic here in the first pack. Breaking the trend. We have an acetate. Allison Duty as Jenny Flex. Haha, her last name, funny word. Haha, Duty. Looks like Princess Diana. Guys on YouTube, what's up? Not much going on over there. Y'all okay? Master Plan, Mr. White insert. Wiseman asks, how many boxes broken so far? We're on box number 10 of this case, and there was also one loose box. We're opening up a total of 25, 2 cases plus that one loose box. So we're about halfway done. The red, these are the bakes, and then these are SPs, but they're like 1 in 12. So you should be finding 2 per box. Well, 1.5 per box. And then these are, I'm assuming the SPs, because we found 2 of them in a case. And then the SSP, I'm assuming, is the blue one, because we've only found 1. Tano says, too busy laughing at Duty. Some places online, Bubba seem to have the box at like 110. I think someone was saying you can actually buy it on the Upper Deck website for 110. So, not horrible. That sounds about right for the typical Upper Deck non-sports. I mean, it's cool though. Like I said, you get one relic, and it's production used. It's not like the Star Wars source fabric. It's used in production. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean screen used, but production used. Versus, like, Topps could have just bought extra rolls. I mean, like, yo, Lucasfilm, what fabric did you use? All right, let me call that company and buy some. These are actually production used. And then one autograph per box, too. So, pretty cool. Cool beans. Cool beans. Tiffany says the inserts could be better. I like the quoted ones. And the acetate ones. The plexi, the acetates. Yeah, as quoted, they're cool. I don't like the Allies and Colleagues ones, but otherwise I do like the set. Oh, we have star signings. I mean, we got Axe Woves. We got Mandalorian auto here, Axe Woves. Oh my goodness, look over here too. I didn't see that the first time. This is just obliterated. This is just obliterated. It's literally torn over here. We got contact Upper Deck customer care. Have them replace it. And you gotta make sure when you send stuff up to Upper Deck, it needs to be the exact box. So I'm gonna make sure we can see that number on screen just in case I somehow misplace it. Oh yeah, pack fresh, Sean. But yeah. Axe Woves auto here from Mando. Put you up there. Alright. Cool. Interesting. I think that because it's actually damaged on multiple sides, I think that actually is worse than that Claire auto we found out of Outlander. Which had previously been the worst card we found on camera that was actually had a giant tear in it. But that one has a tear and the corner is just completely messed up. So I think that one's technically worse. Still. As Bubba says, isn't it big name auto? Yes. I remember we actually had it sold a while ago, but I remember we had his auto out of the 2019 set and it was $10. So Axe Woves being a more popular character. Bubba let me know, an hour and 41 minutes in. Thank you, Bubba. I haven't personally sent stuff up to Upper Deck. I know I've looked into it because I've opened up, especially with Synergy Hockey, we've had some damaged stuff for people sent to get replaced. So, I do actually have the tab bookmarked. So, I'll look at that later. Did send off, if you guys are here this past weekend, for Anthony. Did open up Donruss Optic and had that dented auto. We sent that off on Monday, so. We have Xena Marshall as Miss Taro. Acetate from Dr. No. Tiffany says, I saw that auto and it made me so sad to see it damaged that bad. Cryptozoic never got back to us on it. We still have it somewhere. I think it's in Bossman's office. Akron says, would be kind of awkward to send in a replacement form to Upper Deck. I mean, they're supposed to replace it. That's visibly... We have evidence that it was packed fresh. We'll see what happens. A new chapter in our saga. Excuse me, Upper Deck, can you send replacement, please? Bubba says, I don't know if you need video proof, but that was about time it was pulled. I like having it just in case. Because I know there's always stories of people saying they send stuff off and then the company's being like, nah, you did that. Be like, no. We have evidence that that's how it came out of the pack. We have plexiglass here. Rosa Klebb from Russia with Love. That's number 9. We do have dual swatches here. Ben Wishaw. Ooh, we got cool pieces there. Shirt pieces. Looking like a bowling alley carpet. But as someone was requesting, they wanted to see a relic where they're actually wearing the relic in the picture. There we go. That's the shirts. Comic Crossing asks how much per box is this. Someone was saying that Upper Deck is selling it for $110 a box on their site. So you're getting a relic, which is production used. An autograph per box guaranteed. And then we've been finding several boxes that have had more than one auto. So we've gotten some bonus autos. It's been cool. It's been cool. Hey, Lee King. We do have another auto here. Britt Eklund as Mary Goodnight. Bonus auto from the man with the golden gun. So 2 autos in this box. Britt Eklund. Not crumpled. Hey, Edgar. PJ is now falling. Thank you, PJ. We don't know. Comics Crossing, the checklist has not been released by Upper Deck yet. All right, last 2 boxes of our first case. Yeah, aka Galar. Yeah, we have it on video. We tried contacting them, like adding them on Instagram. We called them, emailed them. It was during release day too, so Cryptozoic actually had a release day live stream going for Outlander Season 4, and Bossman was in the stream asking, hey, we just pulled this auto that was bet in half. And they just never said anything. Someone had a box of the missing hit, though, from Outlander Season 4, and they actually got something sent to them. So that was good. But we just didn't have any luck. Magalar says, Upper Deck, you have to email them to get a case open, but I rarely get the same card back. I mean, if they send us something else, that's not bad. Upside Down, Allies and Colleagues. We have another Spectre relic here. Alessandro Cremona as our first single relic. This is our first single relic. We've had single-person dual relics, but no true singles. Acorn is the guy who plays Axe Woes in The Mandalorian. Simon Cassianati's that I don't know how to pronounce. So I say Simon K. I can bring it back if you'd like to take a look. If you want to see it. Yeah, Tiffany, I believe you did snag their hit because it was all from the same case. See, this here is torn. And then... as Yusef Kabira from Quantum of Solace. Yeah, his autographs did go up, of course, being in The Mandalorian. I remember people were looking, even in that Star Wars Facebook group, trying to buy it from the 2019 Bond set. But when that 2019 Bond set first released, his autograph was $10. So, I don't know what they're at now. Like I said, I'd assume more. But I think his Mando stuff has cooled off a little bit too. But he was a pretty good base auto when the set first came out. Imagine if there are Sean Connery autos in this product, and then that was a Sean Connery. We have movie poster here, Thunderball. This is number 26. We do have Dr. Kananga, Crystal Clear, number 43. That might be our highest number. Hey Dan, welcome. Or if maybe the one girl was more. Now she was 41, so that's actually our highest number so far, Dr. Kananga. Upper hand insert. Ooh, we have a blue. So now I just don't know. I don't know which one is the SSP anymore. We have Jonathan Pryce as Elliot Carver, blue acetate, number 62. At Upper Deck, give us the checklist. I did refresh Cardboard Connection a little while ago to see if anything changed, but I hadn't seen anything yet. You think it would come out sometime today? Darth Gecko says Judi Dench auto would be super sick. She is in the product, based on the preview images. We have Trina Parks as Thumper. Number 37. Regular acetate. Allies and colleagues. Master plan. We have dual swatch, Cremona. Another relic here. Interesting. I mean, we do still have a whole stack left in this box. We haven't found an auto here yet, though. We have had 2 relics. All right, we do have another multi-auto, perhaps. No, just a very large signature. I was wondering if it was squeezed up top like the duel. We have Colin Salmon as Charles Robinson. Star signings. All right, take care, Juan. There's our autograph here. So this box had a bonus relic. Colin Salmon as Charles Robinson, and the world is not enough. There's that Le Chiffre insert. I'm gonna take one of those. I haven't grabbed one of those yet. Allies and colleagues. Master plan. Yeah, that's why, Acorn, I want the checklist to come out, not only for the inserts and stuff, but so we could figure out which is what. I want the checklist to tell me whether the blue or the purple or perhaps the henchmen are one color and the villains are another color and these are the same rarity. I have no idea. Acorn says that Colin Salmon Auto is going to have values in Doctor Who and the Resident Evil movies. What Doctor Who character was he? I don't recognize him. Could be from seasons I haven't seen, though. I haven't seen the majority of Capaldi forward, so could just be somebody I don't recognize. All right, last box here of case 1. It was Dr. Moon and Silence in the Library. You know, that episode... Traumatized. Right, that's the one where it's if you step into the shadow, you're gonna die, right? Because it eats you. And it's like, hey, who turned out the lights? That one, right? As someone who already was scared of the dark growing up, traumatized. Between those things and Weeping Angels, it's like my childhood was ruined, dude. Yeah. See, I'm not a fan of River Song's character, so I don't care too much. I just remember being traumatized by, hey, who turned out the lights? So Steven's gonna hate me for saying I don't like River Song, but it might be the best River Song episode, but if I don't like River Song, I don't care. As Acorn says, that's a hot take. You know, One's right now is going to release their Doctor Who sets. Steven didn't like River Song. All right, cool. Knick-Knack. Number 48. That's our new highest numbered. Steven's like, it's the best because she died. I thought so, Edgar, but I think they're getting somebody new already. I don't know. Why do we have another blue? We have Dr. Kanunga again. Alright, so maybe the purple is the SSP. I don't know at this point. Upper Deck's just torturing me. Give me the checklist. I want to know if we have SPs, SSPs. I want to know. Whee! Master plan. Insert. Comic Crossing says, yeah, she has one more season, then she's gone. Okay. Allies and colleagues. Carrie says, I'm not a fan of River Song, but the actress is one of my favorites. You know, it was a good show that, of course, for reasons could not be continued. The Adventures of Sarah Jane. I love that. That was a great spin-off, in my opinion. Maybe just because I really enjoyed the amount of Slitheen in it. But I really liked that show with her son Luke and then his friends. It was cool. That was my speed of a spinoff. I never watched Torchwood. My parents thought it was too much for me, so I've never seen any Torchwood episodes. We have no idea. Darth Gecko Upper Deck has not published the checklist. I know, Darth Gecko. I know, evil. They're torturing me. They're like, hey, that one chick that used to be cool on YouTube's opening a case. Let's not publish the checklist. No, just kidding. Upper Deck doesn't care. But I just want to see the checklist. I want to know my SPs or my SSPs. I like the Slitheen. They're funny. Acorn says, like Slitheen, doesn't like River Song. Hot takes everywhere. Hey, Steven, you want an extra spicy hot take? I feel like Steven knows what I'm going to say. I don't like Captain Jack. I find him annoying. There's my spicy take. Alright, see you, Edgar. Acorn says he's canceled now, so I don't have to worry about him. Well, like, did he have a spinoff that got canceled, or like, did he do something that was upsetting? I don't follow any of the Doctor Who stuff. Oh, he did something. Oh, okay, I'll Google it. I'll Google it. Sure, I'll take that trade, Steven. You can have all the Jack Harkness content. I'll take all the Donald Noble. Hey, we have a relic here. Another single relic, I suppose. Daniel Craig. Be cool if there was an auto here, but it's not. Trouser piece. I could be touching Daniel Craig's butt right now. Anyways, trouser piece here. Daniel Craig is James Bond. Single relic. Only our second single relic of the case. Hey, Edgar with the $5 super chat says, don't forget to hit the like button, guys. See ya. See ya, Edgar. Thank you so much for that super chat. Really appreciate it. We have another acetate here. General Anatol Gogol. This is number 30. We have our signature here. I saw Craig. I was like, but it is Glenn Foster as Craig Mitchell. My brain saw Craig and I was like, Daniel. Nope. We do have, like I said, Glenn Foster here as Craig Mitchell from Quantum of Solace as our autograph of this box. Jonathan says, cool that this series has relics. I do think it's cool. I like the costume cards. I know not everyone's crazy about them, but I have like every single Loki relic from Thor Ragnarok. I was really into the Black Diamond relics for Marvel as well. So I like them. I just think they're neat. Acorn says, and real relics, not sourced from. Yeah, they're not sourced. They're production used, though, so they could just be scrap fabric, just like the Star Wars ones could be. But production used is cool. And I don't mind the source ones either, because it's just like that's what the costume was made from, just not the actual costume. So, I think they're cool. I like relics. I mean, what is the difference? What is the difference, really, between generic production-used relic and a rookie that throws on 100 jerseys at a draft photo op and they cut it up? To me, it's kind of the same thing. Tiffany says, I love relics. The Outlander ones are extra cool. I just feel bad. I'm like, why would you cut up that costume? But the Outlander ones are sick. Because the outfits have, like, such cool patterns. SM Coffee says, one has the rookie sweat on it. But the thing is like, does it? No, but I'm saying, like, the production ones. I don't know. Anyways, that does it here. This finishes off this case. Comics Crossing. Cryptozoic makes DC cards. Cryptozoic just doesn't release a lot of products. Crisis. DC Crisis on Infinite Earths, I think, should be coming in January. Believe it or not, SM Coffee, long time ago, very early in the channel, someone asked if I could send them a DNA sample so they could clone me. So they can have one of me. And I was like, what? But yeah, the next DC set should be... I don't know. I've heard that Cryptozoic after these next couple CZX sets is going under. I haven't read an official announcement. I've literally just heard it. So I don't know if DC is going to go to a different license. I don't know. But that's why you don't see too many DC cards. But yeah, Crisis on Infinite Earths. If you look it up, it was supposed to come out this year. It's now scheduled for 2022. And then the Middle Earth set was also supposed to come this year. This hasn't had an official pre-order or anything go up yet, but I'm assuming that'll be next year as well. So CZX sets usually offer an autograph, a sketch card, and a couple other cards per box, so it's pretty expensive. It's like masterwork on steroids, but you get an auto and a sketch per box. So I really like it. I remember opening up, we did actually use pre-channels, so there's no video evidence of it, but I promise it happens. We got allocated a single case of the Heroes and Villains. We pulled a Gal Gadot auto and the one-of-one Harley Quinn Star Power, so it was like almost $3,000 in just 2 cards. So, anyway, let's go ahead and grab this second case. Jim says, congrats on Daniel Craig's underwear. Nice pull, thank you. Tiffany says, I looked at some of my Outlander relic cards and it's source material used to make the wardrobe. So that did not cut up the costumes. I thought it said authentic wardrobe card. Or maybe it's the, maybe those are... Maybe it was the CZX set. I was actually looking around. I found, Tiffany, remember how I was saying we actually had the couple cases of the CZX Outlander when it released? I found our leftovers. We have like 2 Claire printing plates. Not autos, but just Claire printing plates. And I was like, huh, these have been sitting around for a while. See, Acorn? Javier says, hey, Allie, how about some horror cards with Halloween around the corner? I can't offer cards, but at some point I will... dig out. I have these tiny little ghost lights I got at Target. They're, I think, in the trunk of my car. I gotta dig those out. Comics Crossing says, wow, also my local card shop has not been able to sell their last few Heroes and Villains boxes. Bought them at $200. Now they're selling for over $500. I'm pretty sure buying them at $200 is under cost. I think it was around $200 a box for shops. The Crisis more, so I'm assuming Crisis retail is going to be a little over $300 if I had to guess. Just because I think cost is pretty up there, but it should be fun though. Should be fun. We put in, I think, we put in for 10 cases. We'll see what we get. 10 cases and a case of binders. The binders have an exclusive card in it too, by the way. And hopefully we get good allocations on the Crisis, and then we can get a metric butt ton of Lord of the Rings cards. We did Marvel Ages. Marvel Ages, there's a couple cases, I think, on the channel. Anything that released prior to January 2020, we don't have any videos of. That's when the channel started. So, like, the cases of 2017, 2018, 2019 Masterwork are nowhere to be seen. You know, the DC, you know, like I said, Superheroes and Villains CZX, Outlander CZX. Lots of older Star Wars products. Alright, we have another purple here. We have Robert Shaw as Red Grant. Number 7. I have no idea on the price, Tiffany. I remember we had ran them at auctions, and then they never sold. But they probably... we don't like... Bossman doesn't like doing 99-cent auctions. He likes having some sort of control on it. But I can dig them out for you at some point, Tiffany, to show them off. We also have a small pile of assorted DC superheroes and villains hits. Like, I think we actually have, like, a Timur Morrison on them. So. And I'll say it's authentic piece of fabric used to create the wardrobe. I see. It's got some little wiggle room in there. Not some wiggle room. So Ann says, can't wait for the new Garbage Pail Kids to release and Allie to wear the shirt. Our numbers actually on the Series 2 weren't very good, but we got good numbers on the Chrome, so that's good news at least. We only got 48 boxes of Pop Century, which is a lot more than last year, because last year from Southern, I'm pretty sure we got cut to 0. But I'm pretty sure we pre-ordered at least twice that amount on Pop Century. So, should be having some breaks of Pop Century. I don't know how much we're going to open. Because Pop Century is always fun to open. We have as quoted inserts. Master Plan. Darth Gecko, it's a Leaf product. New signers this year to the product include Amelia Clark. I think Judi Dench has autos in it, so I think that would imply she's signed here, but I have no idea. You can get a Tekashi 6ix9ine auto out of Pop Century this year. As usual, Harrison Ford, Daisy Ridley, Adam Driver. There's the Heartbreaker set, which is a bunch of hot chicks. The Vinyl Signs, which has random musicians. Carrie says, I swear I am the worst employee today. I have you on my phone, a 10-case break of Bowman on the tablet, and I'm watching a blue crane hunt out in my pond. I mean, that sounds great to me. Carrie, if you can actually pay attention to all those 3 things at the same time, I'd be impressed. As your boss. Which would probably make me not a very good boss, but... I'd be like, this is a hard worker. Right here. Multitasking with that many videos? And a live bird? That's a lot. It's a lot of brain power. We have Tommy Lane as Adam, number 38. Yeah, but it's fun, Bubba. I love it when I pull something cool in Pop Century. I was like, that's cool, it's low number. Then everyone in the comments yells at me, Allie, how are you not super excited? How don't you know who that is? I'm like, nope. I'll know who it is. Yeah, I'll know who that is. any hits in this box yet? This feels like a plexiglass. It is a plexiglass. Crystal Clear, Helga. This is number 31. This feels like a relic. Alright, yep. Alright, so we found a relic. We're just hunting our auto now. There's a dual swatch Andrew Scott as Max. Two-piece suit. 2 pieces of a 2-piece suit. Bubba says, I do like watching you open Pop Century Alley, such random autos that you never know what to expect. I remember the 2 boxes we opened up back to back that had, what, like an Adam Driver number 8 and then an Adam Driver number 2? It was nuts. There's just so much fun stuff in Pop Century. Even when I'm like, I don't know what I'm looking at, but it looks cool. I love the designs for Leaf Metal. I wish they weren't stickers, but whatever. They got cool relics and stuff, too. They got cut signatures. That's the cool thing about Leaf, is you can get a lot of cut signatures out of Pop Century. We have our auto of the box. Hey, who was asking for a Judi Dench auto? There we go. As M from Skyfall. Very nice. Starting this case off. Ha! There you go, Darth Gecko. Not the one used in the thumbnail, but still very nice. I mean, I honestly don't know which is rarer because we don't have a checklist. Alright, last pack here of this box. It's weird because although I don't like the front of these inserts, I like the back. I just don't like the front design of the Allies and Colleagues. Steven says, I wonder why they switched the autos to horizontal. They didn't, though. There is this set of autos that are this style. So these are probably just like the SPs, and then the star signings are more common, but I'm assuming they're tiered anyways. Because, of course, we have this one. So the Denise Richards, we have that in the thumbnail. And we have the Judi Dench of this style in the thumbnail, too. And the Lashif SP. But yeah, so I wish, like I said, if we had the checklist, it'd be very easy to find out what's what. But yeah, it's hiding under my face, Steven. It's down here with our Redemption Relic auto. Well, we have an auto here. Margaret Nolan as Dink. Goldfinger. Alright, so we have an auto pretty quickly in this box. I wonder if it'll be a bonus, since that other box had the auto right at the end. Yep, Terry, I stream now ever since like last 4th of July. I stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Joe Schmo says you have a very odd job. I do. I do. And we have a movie poster acetate here. The Living Daylights. Most dangerous Bond ever. That's what it says. As movie poster number 30. It's funny because off camera, it's mainly just like regular online store work. A lot of mail, listing, sorting, supplies, and stuff like that. Aside from the streams and the videos, it's actually pretty normal. And it's weird. You know, you guys might be like, Allie, aside from like the main thing, it's like the thing is like I actually spend more hours not streaming than I do streaming. We have another plexiglass. That's cool. Crystal clear Le Chiffre. And number 24. I gotta fight Dusty's wife for the Le Chiffre cards. Put it in the cool pile. I'll take it for now. I'll see how much it is. If you guys see it on eBay, it means I choked. Now, yeah, Dusty, one of our Gem Mint fans, has picked up some Galen Urso cards from us before because his wife's a big fan of Mads Mikkelsen. Hey, look at that! Dave Bautista here is Mr. Hinks. Dual relic. 2 pieces of a 3-piece suit. I like how they write pieces like McDonald's puts pieces for chicken nuggets on their menu. So I do have to hide. Hey, Dusty, how's it going? She wants it really bad. We'll see. Hopefully it'll just be like one of the more common ones. But we could be an SP. I mean, we haven't seen another one, but maybe we'll find another one in the case, and then we could both be happy. Hey, no problem, Terry. I feel bad when I miss comments, but yeah, I try. If I see you guys ask questions and things, I try to go back if I passed it. Tiffany says, wait, Bautista was in a Bond movie. He was apparently in, I think these are all Spectre. Yes, he was in Spectre. All the relics have been from Spectre. I should have known this. Gloria Hendry, this is a blue. So again, I'm confused as to which is the SP and which is not, as Rosie Carver, number 39. Master Plan insert. Mud Hunter, I'm hoping to get it all listed on eBay tonight, but I guess if the checklist never gets published, I can't actually list it. I mean, I could list, like, these inserts, but anything that has SPs and SSPs, I wouldn't be able to list. So, autos, relics, acetates, I suppose. But hopefully everything will get done by tonight. Allies and colleagues. Kurt Jurgens is Carl Stromberg, acetate. It's the regular acetate. Duval's asks, how much is a box? I believe Upper Deck is selling them on their website for $110. You're welcome, Mud Hunter. We have Corinne Clary as Corinne Dufour. This is one of those blue autos. From Moonraker. Blue auto. Wonder if we're gonna find another Obsidian. I mean, they're 1 in 480 packs, so I would think probably not, but I'd like to. Each case has had a blue autograph so far. Case 1 had a relic autograph redemption, a dual auto. And of course that Obsidian parallel. Upper hand. Alright, last pack here of box 2 of this case. All right, that does it. All right, moving on into box number 3. Starting off with an acetate. Anatoly Taubman as Elvis. It's an odd haircut. Sean F says, I missed it. Who's the dual auto? I was from pretty early on in case number 1. Michael Kitchen and Samantha Bond. Did like that it was on card. Both signers on card. Pat Terrific says that's the bowl cut. It's a very uneven bowl cut. As quoted insert, we have a plexiglass of Jill Masterson from Goldfinger. This is number 42. Dr. No movie poster. That is number 31. Hey, ending with a $100 super chat. Says, I was going on a trip a couple weeks, like actual time off. Questionable. Let's help her make it amazing. She never takes time for herself. Hey, thank you, Andon. Although it's not all fun and games, I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. But yes, if you guys missed the Post-it Community tab, I will not be here on October 6th or October 8th. Unless anything happens, I should be here on the 9th for the stream. But there won't be any videos, uploads, personal breaks, etc. on the 6th and the 9th. So not next week, the week after. And thank you so much for that, Andon. That's very kind of you. Really appreciate it. SM Coffee says, I wonder if they're present at the same time while signing, or they sent one and then to the other. Because if it's the second, I would imagine some actors who get the paper second would sign their name larger. Oh, we have another plexiglass. We have Baron Samedi from Live and Let Die. Number 23. I know the case was last year with Star Wars Stellar. It had the oversized triple autos. Those were sent individually. So they were passed around. I don't know if it went to like Jeremy Bullock and then back to Topps, and then to Daniel Logan and back to Topps, to Timur Morrison, or if they sent it to each other. But I know they were mailed. So I don't know about these. I don't know how multi-autos are typically done, to be honest. We have Lottie Lenya as Rosa. The purple, number 8. Purple acetate. It's our second purple, I believe, of the case. Which is pretty impressive since we're only on box number 3. As quoted, allies and colleagues, master plan, we have a relic here, dual swatch, Christoph Waltz from Spectre. Ooh, fuzzy jacket piece. Ooh, that feels nice. Ooh, that's nice and soft. Love it. Dual jacket piece here. Chanster, we've had a Judi Dench. We've had Alan Cumming. We've had Denise Richards. Then we also had Jane Seymour. So we've had some nice stuff. But of course, the checklist still isn't out, so we don't know if anything that you listed is even possible. Well, we've had some cool stuff. We also had this Relic Auto Redemption Ben Whishaw as Q. We found a 1 in 480 Obsidian. We have star signings. We have Caroline Bliss as Miss Moneypenny. She was on that dual auto, but now we do have her, which I think, did we find her in case 1 as well? Yeah, I believe she was actually a bonus auto. Yeah, she was actually the bonus auto in our first loose box. So Caroline Bliss here as Miss Moneypenny is our autograph of this 3rd box here in case 2. I'll put that with our other one. As quoted. Allies and colleagues. Allies and colleagues, and last pack here of this box. We have Master Plan. All right. Moving on into box number 4. But Bubba, you gotta consider the waifu tax. Waifu tax for the Denise Richard auto. Alright, let me adjust the chair a little bit. Alright, here we go. Pack 1, box 4. We have Anthony Dawson as Professor Dent, acetate. Thomas Crossing asks if I ever cut a card when opening a box. Not a card, no. Allies and colleagues. T. Danson opening up 25 total boxes. We are on number 17 total. As quoted. We have a plexiglass. Chancellor, we can only open for singles, so that's why we're opening for singles. We have Teehee, Live and Let Die. That's number 21, plexiglass. Allies and colleagues. Another allies and colleagues. As quoted inserts. Another allies and colleagues. Caroline Munro as Naomi. Acetate in the upper hand insert. Blake, these are all for the shop. The singles should be available later this evening, depending on whether the checklist releases or not, so it depends on how much I get listed. We have Ben Whishaw, dual swatch, as Q. Yeah, and that crazy shirt. Dual swatch. We have star signings. John Cleese as Q from The World Is Not Enough. John Cleese auto. Here's our auto of the box. All right, let's finish up this box here. Then I think I'll take a very short break. Master plan insert. All right, last pack here of box 4. Finishing off the master plan insert, Dr. No. All right, like I said, I'm going to be taking a short break, so if you guys need to grab some water, grab a snack, you have time to do so. I'll be back very, very shortly. All right, hang tight, everybody, and double check, make sure that checklist still hasn't been published yet. Hello, hello, I'm back. I'm back. See, chat, I leave for 5 seconds, chat devolves into football talk. Bubba says, I really like the general auto selection that's been pulled. I'd be happy with like 3/4 of the autos I've seen so far. Alright, though. Box number 5. Getting close to the halfway point here of this case. Steven says, longest 5 seconds ever. That's true. Hey, Bruins. Welcome back. It's been a while. How much longer this afternoon? We do have... This is 5, right? So 7 boxes remaining. We're opening 25 total. It's taken almost 3 hours for the other chunk. So, probably got some time left. I would think we'll probably get finished up here, though, within the hour, if I had to guess. Just because as we get closer to the end, it should start picking up. Cool, cool. See if we can find any more crazy autos. Chicago says, wow, this is a long break. It's always longer than one may expect. Always a bit long. We have an acetate here, Sebastian Foucan as Malacca. Master Plan. What if we're gonna find another multi-auto in this case? Allies and colleagues insert. Hey J-Chan, welcome. We've had a lot. John Cleese, Judi Dench, Ben Whishaw, Denise Richards, Tanya Roberts. There's another... what's her name? I keep forgetting her name. Jane Seymour. We've had a dual auto. Had some nice relics. Another acetate here. Robert Carlyle as Renard. But yeah, I'll show, of course, at the end of the case here. I'll do a full auto recap. But off the top of my head, those are some of the nicer ones that we pulled. The plexiglass insert here. Mr. Osato. Number 46. Crystal clear. And we have a dual swatch here. Voldemort. Jeans. 2 jeans swatches there. And Master Plan. We have no idea, J-Chan, as Upper Deck has not released the checklist. I believe she did in January, T. Danson, is what chat was telling me on the Tanya Roberts. So some of the autos you can tell, like John Cleese's auto here is definitely shaky. And where's the Tanya auto? There, it was pretty shaky as well. Same thing happened, of course, with Jeremy Bulloch, too. Over the past several years for Star Wars signings before he passed away last year. Started getting a bit shaky. Star signings here. Krabbe as General Georgy Koskov. From the Living Daylights. Now, this is pretty early in the box, so I'm thinking we'll have another bonus auto box. Bruin says, I'm getting a free chinchilla and everything for it as long as the little fella likes us. Its name shall be Seth the Sith Lord. The Sith Lord. That's great. I like it. Seth the Sith Lord. I like Seth the chinchilla. I like when pets have like oddly human names. Allies and colleagues. Upper hand. Master plan. All right, down to the last row of this box. As quoted. Allies and colleagues. Hey, Upper Deck is here. Are you the real Upper Deck? Can I click on your channel? Can someone see? Hello, is that real Upper? How do you check? We've had some cool stuff. Unfortunately, we've had a damaged autograph. But thank you, Upper Deck. Appreciate it. If you are the real Upper Deck. I only say that because we have lots of people pop in with usernames Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes. So. We have Crystal Clear, Carl Stromberg. Number 38. Oh yes, please release the checklist so I can check what are SPs and what are SSPs, please. Please. See, Vintage knows better than I do. If you are the real Upper Deck, please release the checklist. Bruin says, we have 3 bearded dragons, 3 Leo, a dwarf, and then him start with all my red dragons, Sir Sriracha. That's awesome, Bruins. Oh, so it is the real Upper Deck. Yes, unfortunately, it was pretty bad. Not only is there the tear here, but I honestly didn't notice the tear at first because of the corner. And I have the pack and the box and stuff set off to the side. There's something for me to sleeve. Oh, yes, the movie poster. We had the Living Daylights acetate poster. Number 17. All right, let's go ahead. Box number 6 here in case number 2. All right, let's see what we can find here. If we're going to find another multi in case 2, maybe a triple auto, maybe another redemption. Set that back there. I'm hoping that we can find another obsidian. I'd like to find another base obsidian parallel. We have as quoted, Dr. No. Chicago, we're not selling top loaders just because I need them. Occasionally we'll get in the non-premiums. And we'll sell those. I don't know what they're at, though. They're very infrequent that we get those in. But I mainly hoard all the top loaders at this point just because they can't come in regularly. Anyway, we appreciate you stopping by, though, Upper Deck. Bubba says, Allie, what do you think of sketch artists, card companies, etc. stopping to watch your breaks? I mean, I love it when people drop by. It's cool. Especially when artists are here. I love it when there's an artist watching and then we pull their sketch cards. It happens more often than you'd think, especially with Star Wars stuff. But it's fun. It's fun. Sometimes I get nervous. Like, I remember when Rudy from Alpha Investment's been by a couple times in the live chat and I get nervous. Hey, welcome back, Sean. Allies and colleagues, insert. The upper hand. Yeah, Carlos comes hang out. I'm actually pretty good friends with Carlos. So Carlos comes. Carlos sometimes just listens as like background noise while he's working on stuff. He doesn't comment too often, but he was actually here sometime last week. Was it? Probably with the battle plans. That would make sense. I'm like, was it Allure? Or was it battle plans? I'm like, duh, I had to be battle plans. But Carlos will listen in for Star Wars breaks. Bucks Van Dan says if I pull a Mads Mikkelsen auto, it'll be make me an instant Bond fan. I'd have to fist fight Dusty's wife, though. Welcome back, Acorn. Allies and colleagues. The upper hand. And aren't you just describing the reverse? Well, kind of mid reversal. Was it Jake Paul or Logan Paul? I honestly can't remember which one's which. Which I feel seems bad. But they've both done crazy stuff that I can't keep up with which one does which. Like, they're both fighting now, right? One does boxing and the other one does something else. I don't know. So I feel like I have an excuse to get them confused, but... Which Paul was wearing the BGS Charizard necklace? Thank you, Chanster and Upper Deck, for trying to find the checklist. I would really appreciate it. We have another Odd Job Astate. I believe like, the Odd Job was actually the first one we found. Well, both of them, Steven, were YouTubers. And then they started... One started fighting. I think one did cards. And then now... They both fight. They don't do cards anymore? I don't know. I don't know. And then one either got engaged and or married to Tana Mojo, and then there was all the drama with that one ex-Disney star that's now just kind of a grifter. I don't know. There's so much, I don't keep up with, like, YouTube stuff. I don't know. It was all drama. And then she signed in last year's Pop Century, the one Disney person, whose name, for the life of me, I can never remember. And we have Crystal Clear Draco inserts. Number 47. We're getting some high numbers here on these Crystal Clear inserts. Steven says, chronologically, they were fighting before they got into cards. Were they? I honestly have no idea. I thought one got in the cards and then started fighting, and then the other one started fighting first. I don't know. Like I said, to me, they fuse into one entity. Oh, we got a dual swatch here. Daniel Craig and Christoph Waltz. That's cool. Bonded Materials dual. They trouser piece in that nice soft jacket that we saw earlier on that Waltz dual relic. Well, actually, that was a dual relic, but 2 people. So let me put that in a different spot. I'm quasi-sorting. There we go. I could put it underneath our triple relic. I'm trying to keep everything quasi-sorted for the recap so I don't have to, like, pile it out as much. But anyway, I believe we're still waiting on an autograph here in this box. Yeah, it's here. I can see it peeking out from the back. You have star signings. That is Andreas Wisniewski as Necros from the Living Daylights. Master Plan. Insert. And allies and colleagues. All right, that finishes off the halfway point of case number 2. Still would like to see another multi-auto. Perhaps another relic auto, hopefully live. They might all be redemptions, I don't know. And I'm hoping to find another obsidian. Acorn, I'm wondering if the obsidian is the SSP case base parallel that they're referring to. Since we did get multiples of the purples and the blues in each case, I wonder if it's an ore thing, because we did find the triple relic in case 1. So, chilling on top because it's the coolest. Alright, here we go, box number 7. Master Plan. Allies and colleagues. As quoted, another allies and colleagues insert. All right, we got plexiglass in here. Eric Kriegler from For Your Eyes Only, Crystal Clear, number 29. And allies and colleagues, insert. MX as MC is now following. Thank you, appreciate the follow. Acorn says, still no checklist. Actually, the Upper Deck channel said that they're going to see if someone can find the checklist. Right? I believe so. Something like that. Let me scroll up a little bit. Upper Deck says, I'll see who I can bug for the checklist. Should be up very soon. So hopefully, by the time I'm done getting food, it'll be up. Like I said, Bossman can't price the SPs and the autos and stuff without knowing tiers. But the regular inserts like the as quoted, master plan, upper hand, allies and colleagues, those and the base. The base I'd have to type out. I don't really want to type them all out. But Carrie says, funny story, I ordered a bunch of Star Wars Galaxy Chrome cards from you, Allie, and went through checkout without double checking my address. Oh no! Carrie, what happened? Oh, okay. Alright, I just sent them to my parents' house, and Dad opened them and thought they were money cards and took them to the safe deposit box. I mean, that's cute. That's cool. But thankfully, it's good. There's actually another person that messaged me saying, you know, they just put the old house they used to live in. I'm like, I don't know, it's already shipped. If it comes back, we'll let them know, but it was like, oh no, I hate when that happens. Same thing too, it was actually earlier this week on TCG Player, I'd shipped something and taken it to the post office. A couple hours later, they're like, I switched the numbers in my street address. I'm like, yeah, unfortunately it's shipped already. But usually stuff, any kind, like sometimes if people leave off the apartment number stuff, it just gets returned. So it ends up at the P.O. box. And you can send it back out, but yeah, unfortunately. We have, hey, that's cool, it's purple. So I don't know if it's SP or SSP, but we have Famke Janssen here as Xenia. As Phoenix. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, number 59. That's cool. We've had some really nice purples. We had that Sean Bean purple as well. Akron says in the 19 bond set, there were 5 different groups of autos, so you need a checklist. Yeah. Hey, another dual relic here. This time Daniel Craig and Dave Bautista. Another trouser piece and the 3-piece suit relic. That's cool. Got some nice Daniel Craig relics here. We've had him on a couple duels. And that triple, I like that it spells out 007. Star signings, we have Jill St. John as Tiffany Case, and Diamonds Are Forever. Really love the horizontal autos just because it provides them so much space to sign. I really like the star signs design. As you guys know, I'm not, and a lot of you aren't crazy about this one either. I like the backs though, I don't like the front. I really like the star signings. So it does seem like those blue autos are much rarer, as we've only found 1 per case. And then we had that redemption. It's odd because, of course, the that particular card has one of those mock pictures on Cardboard Connection, but it's not live. As quoted. Alright, getting close to the end of the box here. Allies and colleagues. In the upper hand. And last pack here of box 7. We have Simon here as Alex Dimitrios. That is another red acetate. All right, box 8. Getting close to the end here, you all. Looks like we're starting off the relic here. Combo duel, we have Q and Madeline. Blouse and shirt relic. We have an auto here. We have a second Denise Richards. That's actually kind of crazy. 2 cases, 2 Denises. Much more full signature than the first one. But Denise Richards as Dr. Christmas Jones. And like I said, pretty early on in the box, I'm wondering if we're going to find bonuses. Hey, Card Phenomenon, welcome. Don't forget, over on YouTube, if you guys are having a good time, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. Would greatly appreciate it. Lets me know that you guys think I'm doing a good job and that you're having fun. Master plan insert. Life work is now following. Thank you, Life work. I mean, we've had some really good autos ended. We've had some really nice stuff. And of course, lots of high number crystal clears, so hopefully some of them are SPs. Some nice color pulls as well on the base acetate SPs. We had one obsidian. There's been some really, really fun stuff. I'm loving the relics. Joe Don Baker is Brad Whitaker. Red acetate. Upper hand inserts. We have another blue here. Jeffrey Holder as Baron Samedi. All right, down to the last stack here in this box. This is where we've typically been finding our hits. I'm curious if we'll have some bonuses. As quoted insert. Allies and colleagues. Master plan. We have a movie poster here, The Spy Who Loved Me, acetate number 12. All right, last pack here of this box. Like I said, I believe number 8. We do have a plexiglass. Gustav Graves, crystal clear, number 32. All right, box number 9. Allies and colleagues. Y2J, I believe Upper Deck actually has boxes available on their website for $110. You are getting an autograph and one relic guaranteed per box. We've seen some boxes with bonus relics. We've seen some boxes with bonus autographs. Kenneth Sang here as General Moon from Die Another Day. is our first auto here. Maybe our last, but at least our first. Hey Douglas, welcome. As quoted, insert. You're welcome, Y2J. It's cool, actually. Upper Deck was here earlier. In chat, hanging out a little bit. And we have another movie poster. This time, it is On Her Majesty's Secret Service. This is number 27. Plexiglass incoming. Bert Saxby from Diamonds Are Forever. Number 49. I believe that is our highest number so far. You've had several in the 40s, so I don't know if it'll be mixed tiers for what's SP, what's SSP, or if it'll just be like maybe 50 and higher. Or SPs. Hopefully we'll find out shortly once that checklist makes its debut. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't happen too often, but it does happen where there's random SPs in the numbering. Like that happens with... Oh, Upper Deck's still here. Hello, Upper Deck. Sometimes it does happen. I remember Marvel Ages was like that, and Marvel Anime as well. Some of the Marvel Ages, the high numbers of the SP, sometimes is mixed with, like, the word clouds and... There's the word clouds, and what was the other fancy insert? The Fresnel, I think the Fresnel ones were just high numbers. I can visualize it, but there's another kind of rare insert that had SPs that were mixed as well. Remember the Hanafudas? They're like little pockets of SPs and SSPs in the list as well. But... Hey Marzi, second case has been good. We found another Denise Richards. We found some pretty cool stuff. Lots of cool Daniel Craig dual relics. Some more movie posters. We found this purple. This was a nice purple. What else have we found that's been pretty cool? The Cleese was from this case, right? Or no, the Cleese might have been right at the end of the other case. My pile is all mixed up. Yeah, only one numbered card, the dual auto. Acorn, this is 1 in 480 packs, the Obsidian. So I really don't know how much of this print run-wise. The fact that we're having some boxes with, like, extra hits leads me to believe it's not the largest print run. So I feel like being 1 in 480, there can't be more than like 5, right? I mean, it's a 100-card base set. I don't want to say 1 of 1 because there could be other ones out there, but it seems kind of low odds. We have another red acetates. We have Richard Samuel as Gettler. Master Plan, Jaws insert. We have Dual Swatch, Naomi Harris. Trousers, as Eve Moneypenny, Naomi here, dual relic. Baba says, I think Cleese at the end of the first case. Alright. And we do have a bonus auto here. So first auto of the box was Kenneth Sang. And we do have Katerina Marino as Solange, which we actually did find one of her in case number 1 as well. We're getting some duplicate autos. Not a ton. We've had 2. 3, actually. I misspoke. This is our third duplicate. 2 Katarina Marinos, 2 Denise Richards, and 2 Caroline Blisses. Allies and colleagues. Upper hand insert. As quoted, and Allies and Colleagues finishes off this box here. All right, just 3 boxes left. Will we find another multi? Will we find some crazy high number crystal clear? Will we find another obsidian black parallel? Only time will tell, and we don't have too much time left. So, all right, here we go. Move this base out of the way. Pack number 1, box number 10. Master plan insert. Star signings. Ricky Yune as Zhao. There's our auto here. Go ahead and get him all sleeved on up. Allies and colleagues. We have one of the crystal clears. We have Francisco Scaramanga. This is number 7. Crystal clear 7. Plexiglass insert. I do like the plexiglass. Last time, I think I had something this thick that was plexiglass. It was actually last year's Punisher set. And then before that, I want to say the Sub-Zero inserts out of the first volume of Chronology. I do like them. I don't see them too often. I do like the thicker plexiglass inserts. Looking crazy. Asks how many autos per box? At least 1. 1 auto is guaranteed, but it seems like every, I want to say like maybe 3 or 4 boxes, we have a box with 2 autos. We've also had boxes have multiple relics as well, but the guarantee is 1 auto, 1 relic per box. Well, like I said, there's a good chance you can get a second auto. Jogger asked what size topplers I'm using. I'm using 130s. It'd probably fit into 120s as well, but I'm using 130s for those in regular size for the autos. If you're asking about these, you can stick them in hundreds, but I'd probably recommend... Yeah, I would probably... We don't have any at the moment. They do fit into 100s, but if you wanted less of a tight fit, I'd put them in 120s. On the crystal clears. The crystal clears are slightly thinner than the relics, so probably 120s. Terashimada's Mr. Osato. Acetate. Allies and colleagues. Andreas Wisniewski as Necros. Acetate. Whoop. Yeeted the triple relic there. Whoopsies. As quoted insert. Allies and colleagues. The upper hand. Allies and colleagues. Do you have another signature here? Hey, now that's what I'm talking about. We didn't know. We didn't know if she was here, but look who's in this set. That's a nice signature. Famke Janssen here as Xenia. That's a gorgeous picture, too. Moss Garden says that's her good side. I have a good side. You guys notice I don't take pictures on this side of my face? You guys notice that? I used to occasionally pose this way in thumbnails, but I just hate all of them, so I stopped. Yeah, you guys only see me look this way, which is good, because this is the side that you guys see when I look at the monitor. So that's really nice. Really nice. And that was a bonus auto. Or, well, I guess the first auto was the bonus, because this case we've been finding the hits mainly over here. But Acorn says if this was the mid-late 90s, these would be mega hits. Acorn, you'd be surprised. Even Bossman was surprised by how well the 2019 set sold for us. We don't have very much left at all, but still about like every other month or so, I do still pull random high number cards from the James Bond drop-down listing. Like it was insane. I remember I think they're a bit thinner, but they were like some like yellow fancy SP acetate cards. Those were very expensive. The autos sold very well. We had a lot of really cool stuff out of the 19 Bond. So, you know, of course, because there's also not too many sets. So the high-end autos are pretty high just because, you know, like I said, last release was 2019. Granted, this was supposed to come out last March, but I haven't heard any whisperings of another James Bond set coming, so this might be it for a couple years. Jack says, hey, I love Bond. I didn't know there was a set coming out. Well, yeah, so we've been finding some really cool stuff. 2 boxes left to go. Carrie says, Bond fans are forever. But all right, here we go. Box number 11. All right, pack 1. We have Naomi Harris, single relic, trousers piece. Acorn says, I was mostly making a joke. These are great hits. The infinite stack of relics. And we have another relic here, Andrew Scott. Single relic, bonus relic already. Hey, Rhodey, welcome. That stool into the duel. All right, singles. There we go. Like I said, quasi-sorted stack of relics. We have movie poster, Quantum of Solace, number 23, acetate movie poster. Plexiglass in this pack. Kamal Khan, Crystal Clear, number 36. Acorn says, Christopher Lee, has anyone been in more of the iconic franchises Bond, Lord of the Rings, Dracula, and Star Wars? Julian Glover? I was commenting, I feel like every non-sports product I open up except Marvel, I pull a Julian Glover auto. Of course, being in Star Wars, Game of Thrones, Bond as well. Probably other stuff I've opened too, if I had to guess. Ooh, we have a blue Christopher Walken here as Max Zorin. Yep, that is, yeah, that's blue. That's not purple. Nice. From A View to Kill. We have a red acetate. Toshiro Suga as Chang. Hey, Eric. Welcome. Man, it's pretty close. I guesstimated to Chicago we'd be done around 6, and it looks like that will be true. So we do have this last stack here of the box, one more box in our recap, and then that'll be all. Feels like it went by so quickly, but it's been 3.5 hours. Just hanging out and having a good time, looking at James Bond cards. Ooh, who do we have? We have a blue. Britt Eklund as Merry Goodnight. Master Plan kind of has a corner. I'll put it for recycling. But a second blue auto here in this case. So I wonder if we're not going to find a relic auto. The blue one being a different design should be SP. You can be a rare auto, but not be a high-tier character. It happens. I don't know. I'm not saying that she isn't or is. I'm just saying it's possible. I have no idea. But yeah, the star signings. I would think the blue ones overall have less odds. They seem to be case hits. Like I said, though, we found 2 blues, but we also found a blue and the relic auto in case 1. We also had a multi-auto in case 1. We haven't seen that yet, but I would think at least a couple of the autos we found are much rarer than others. I'm surprised we found 2 Denise Richards. We've seen some really cool stuff. Allies and Colleagues. Master Plan. Alright, last pack of this box. You have Allies and Colleagues inserts. It's a Spectre one. Akron says, not saying she doesn't deserve a blue, but she was in the base. Weird they'd be in both. I mean, the Judi Dench advertised one is blue, too. Usually there's some crossover. Like in the Marvel Black Diamond, you had Elizabeth Olsen in the Diamond Shards Relic Auto, in the Gemography Autos with the Diamonds number to 25. She also should have had these single autos as well with the base picture. So usually there's double ups on who goes in what tier. It's just some are more rare than others. Some people like collecting specific ones just because they like the design, just because it's more rare, etc. Eric, Upper Deck is actually selling these boxes for $110 on their website. There's also just a handful of online diamond dealers in the country, if you're from the United States, from which you can purchase as well. Not us, unfortunately. At Upper Deck, please help. I just want to share the love of hockey with people again. Alright, I finished up. That was my last Diet Dr. Pepper. Alright, this is our last box. 2 cases and 1 loose box are quickly coming to an end here. I mean, the first box set us up with good expectations. We found a bonus auto right off the bat. And, I mean, I think it's been really nice. I've been really enjoying it. Acorn says, Allie's working extra hard this week. Midnight stream tomorrow, Saturday streaming today. Yeah, last week we had the Allure on Friday, Battle Plans on Wednesday. Week prior, we had the Skybox Metal on Friday. I know a lot of people are disappointed, but I'm personally grateful that Topps has delayed Bounty Hunters. That was supposed to be a new Star Wars product coming out this upcoming Wednesday. It got pushed to the end of October, like right after my birthday. So I'm happy. I'm like, woo! Next weekend we just have O-Pee-Chee Platinum Party on Wednesday. Because, of course, you know, we can't do the breaks anymore, so. Crack it all for singles. Have fun. I really love the preview cards in regular O-Pee-Chee, so I'm excited for Platinum to finally be here. You know what's funny? I was looking on Southern. We just got our pre-allocation numbers for next year's Allure. It's like Allure just came out. But I guess once everything gets back on schedule, of course, as I was mentioning last week, Allure was supposed to come out in January. So Allure 2020, 21, 22 should be, you know, pretty early into 2022. But yeah, there's some products I hadn't even realized are coming out. We just got pre-allocations. I mean, obviously they should be coming out, but they hadn't popped up for me. Black Diamond, hockey again. Oh, we have a dual auto here. 48/49. We have Shirley Eaton as Jill Masterson and Margaret Nolan as Dink. Dual auto. But Black Diamond, hockey again, of course, as expected. Allure. The Synergy, they're doing Synergy again. I was like, okay, cool. Pre-allocated for Synergy. I was like, why is hockey starting to get pre-allocated? But it is what it is. I was just like, I was not in the know because I didn't see it pop up. Yeah, so some cool. I just got to keep an eye out now, I guess, just in our pre-order sheet because it just doesn't pop up on the homepage. Yep, Artifacts. Artifacts is pretty much every year. We actually got pre-allocated 70 boxes of Artifacts, so that should be a big old party stream when that releases. T. Nansen says, I'm not a Bond fan, I like these. Twitch seems enthralled with that dual auto. Oh, we have Plexiglass. The word I won't say because I don't want YouTube to get mad at me. It's number 50. Are you an SP, please? Please give me SP James Bond cards. As quoted inserts. Allies and colleagues. Oh, we got another plexiglass. Sir Donald Munger, Diamonds Are Forever. Number 10. Master Plan. Combined combo dual swatch here. Voldemort and Q. Shirt and jeans relic. That's cool. Be cool if Voldemort signed in this set. Yeah, Acorn was saying that would be a good auto too if he was here. That's why we're on the same page, Acorn. We're on the same page. Tiffany asked if there's been any Bond actors pulled. I don't believe so. I think we've had some assorted Bond villains. Or at least henchmen. But no bond, because chat would have reacted much more enthusiastically if we had. There's still time here, Tiffany. We still got packs left in this box. As Jogger says, a lot of hits. Yes, much more than I was anticipating. We've gotten a lot of bonus relics and autographs. And since the auto was pretty early on in this box, I feel we may find another one. Allies and colleagues. We have an acetates. Mr. Kill. The upper hand. Allies and colleagues. You know, we didn't have a triple auto or a triple relic in this case either, or another obsidian. But we found some really other nice stuff, so I've been really pleased today. I mean, I'm usually pleased opening up cards anyways, but you guys get the point. Allies and colleagues. Master plan. We do have Ricky Yune Zhao. Blue acetate, so another blue here. Card number 66. Alright, second to last pack. Alright, last pack. Last pack. Let's see, do we have any last pack magic? Got any last pack Magic the Gathering? Ah, so the dual auto was our hit of the box, auto-wise. Definitely not bad, though. Dual auto to finish off this case. So, with that, I have some tidying up to do. And then we'll get into our recap. Alright, I'm going to be moving all the inserts, aside from actually all the sleeve stuff, out of the way, just because, you know, we've seen a ton of these. Jets Met says you had some really good pulls. Rogue 9 says, thanks for a fun stream. Hey, thanks for tuning in, Rogue 9. It'd be a lot less fun if I was just sitting here by myself. Alright, take care, Marzi. Master plan. Go up there. Alright. I think we had slightly more purples than blues. Well, actually, let me just count. 7 to 5. Actually, we had 2 more blues than we had purples. One triple. All right. That's it. That's it, Chicago. So let me go ahead. All right, take care, Carrie. We're just doing our recap, but then we'll be finished up here, so you're not missing anything. Acorn says, Redemption must be the other case hit, then signed relic. That's why we had 1 blue, 1 Redemption in case 1, and 2 blues in case number 2. 1 dual auto number to 49 per case. We did have a triple relic in case number 1. But anyways, let's go on ahead and get started here with our recap. We'll start off with these purples. Did have, out of 2 cases, just 5 purple acetate parallels. Now for the acetates, the reds are 1 in 12-ish. So these are the ones I'm assuming are the regular acetate the acetates. Then there's SPs and SSPs. So did have very close amounts though of the purple and the blue. We had 5 purples, 7 blues. So until the checklist comes out, I'm still not entirely certain. Still not entirely certain which is which. But I will go through our purples. And some nice faces in here. That's Sean Bean. And of course, on top with Xenia. And for blues, like I said, 7 blues. Christopher Walken. We also, out of case number 1, we did have 1 Obsidian Parallel, 1 in 480 packs. Did have Luciana Paluzzi as Fiona from Thunderball. That is card number 13. Also had 2 dual autos. From case number 2, we had Shirley Eaton and Margaret Nolan, 48 to 49 from Goldfinger. And from case number 1, we had Michael Kitchen and Samantha Bond from The World Is Not Enough, number 28 of 49. We had this redemption for a single character swatch. So that's Ben Wishaw here. So that should be, I would think, autograph relic there, as we have seen. Right? Bonded materials, number 30. I mean, I'll have to check. I mean, it's a good question. What if this is actually just a relic? But we had a relic in this box. Oh. Ben Wishaw. It'd be weird to have single, because we have had dual relics of him. Not sure why it'd be an unautoed single, but I'm assuming, because there was an image of him with signature relics, so I would assume that's an auto. If not, it is what it is. Then we did have the 3 blue autographs. Britt Eklund, Corinne Clary, and Alan Cumming. Those were our 3 blue autographs. And then for our star signings, did have a couple duplicates. Let me just put them together real quick. There weren't many. There were just 3. So these are together. And she's together. All right. All right, so start off with our duplicate autos. Did have 2 Denise Richards. 2 Caroline Bliss. And 2 Katerina Marino. And the rest of the autos we just had 1 of. Did have Famke Janssen. Rick Yune. Kenneth Tsang. Jill St. John. Andreas Wisniewski. We have Jeroen Krabbe. John Cleese. Margaret Nolan single auto. Judi Dench. Glenn Foster. Colin Salmon. Britt Eklund single auto. Jane Seymour. Anthony Stark. Isabella Skorupko. Lynn Holly Johnson. Joaquin Cazio. Tanya Roberts. Gloria Hendry. Julian Glover. And William Lee. Then did find just 1 triple relic out of both cases. Did have the James Bond, Madeline, and Ernst Stavro Blofeld. That's a name there that I struggled with quite a bit. But triple relic here. Love the 007 with these swatches. And for our dual relics, I don't think we had any exact copies of duals. Yeah, so these are all. We had 1 of each of these. Go through them, let you guys take a look. That one's cool there. Craig and Bautista. Craig and Waltz. And then this big stack was the single person dual relics So 2 relics of the same person. We'll go through those. And then we had this very tiny pile just for single-person single relics. We have the Naomi Harris, Andrew Scott, Alessandro Cremona, and Daniel Craig single. Then we did have an assortment of the State movie posters. These are pretty rare in general. 1 in 45 for the regular, 1 in 200 for the SP, 1 in 800 packs for the SSP. So not sure if we found any SPs or SSPs, but I'll go through them all. Here we had the Quantum of Solace, On Her Majesty's Secret Service, The Spy Who Loved Me, Living Daylights, Dr. No, another Living Daylights poster, Thunderball, You Only Live Twice, Die Another Day, A View to Kill, Skyfall, and this one. And then for the crystal clears, we did, of course, have this Le Chiffre I put off to the side. We'll have to check the price on that before I commit to buying it, but definitely a really cool card. I have a little tiny pile. I have 1 insert to base card. I was hoping we'd find an acetate of them, but we did not, unfortunately. But the crystal clears, looks like it's at least a 50-card set. It might just be 50 with randomly sprinkled SPs and SSPs, because we didn't see anything higher than 50. But I will go through them. And then that'll finish off our recap. So these are plexiglass instead of acetate. Bit thicker, but still a see-through material. Acorn says, I wonder how close to a set you got. Looks like you all got different ones, which I think is actually impressive. I don't think we got a single duplicate on these crystal clears. Now, of course, for Dusty's wife that is interested in the Mads inserts, it's a little bit of a problem because, like I said, I want one too. But other than that, all very good to see no duplicates there. So like I said, just had 3 different signers in which we had duplicates, one of which was Denise Richards, so that was very nice regardless. But otherwise, no duplicates on the posters. I don't think we had any duplicates on the crystal clears. Very few duplicate autos, and a lot of really, really nice autos in general. So this was really fun, checking out these 2 cases, plus, of course, that 1 loose box. I believe, since this is actually... This, I believe, the pre-order for this was due, I think, maybe 2019 November or so. Maybe December, even. I remember, actually, I think... something happened with the pre-orders, and either Bossman didn't place it in time, or Southern actually just did not order. But, so we wanted more than the 2 cases. Got 2 cases and 1 loose box. It should have been released last March, but of course there were the different delays. But happy to see it finally arrive, and I was very impressed with what we saw. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. And I thought we saw a lot of really cool stuff. I love the acetates in particular, and these special inserts. Shannon says, thanks for the live opening, Allie. Thank you for watching, Shannon. I hope you enjoyed it. But with that, that does finish off today's openings. If you guys missed it, make sure you go check out that video. Bounty Hunter said there are some really nice refractors. I honestly don't know anything about prospects, but did check out a regular hobby box and an HTA of today's new release of Bowman Chrome, which, of course, those products we do have a couple available for personal breaks in the site. So if you guys wanted to see me check out more Bowman Chrome for you, can, of course, do that. Top link in the description will take you to our site. But for these, just available for singles. Like I said, I'll get to sorting and everything. Hopefully that checklist will get published this evening so Bossman can price the autos and, you know, these in particular. And these fancy ones. The red acetate should be fine to list. If I have to type up my own base set, I will, but hopefully that'll all get taken care of and I'll be able to easily list everything tonight. So keep an eye out on the eBay store. If you guys saw anything you're interested in, YouTube linked in the description. Twitch, I believe it's linked somewhere on my homepage. But all these will be available for singles unless Bossman's like, I want to keep something. And then, like I said, these, we did have duplicates, I know of these. We'll see on this one. I'll figure that out later. But with that, that does it here for this opening. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, had fun. I know a lot of you guys have been watching in and out throughout the afternoon, so I hope you guys had a great time. But that's it for me here today. Tomorrow at midnight. So Friday midnight as an AM. You know, of course, Friday, you know, new magic product coming out. Innistrad Midnight Hunt. And what better way to celebrate new magic where that has the word midnight in its title than with the midnight release party. So tomorrow I'll be back. Friday morning, Thursday night, midnight release. Be back in the Liliana cosplay. Opening up some Midnight Hunt. That actual stream event's already set up on YouTube if you guys want to go over there and set a little reminder. But yes, that will be there tomorrow / Friday morning. And then, of course, Saturday nights have our live breaks as usual. And then next Wednesday, since the Star Wars Bounty Hunters is no longer releasing, should just be a bunch of OPG Platinum. So, should be pretty stacked week. September has been absolutely loaded with lots of streams and things like that. So, I hope you guys have been enjoying all of it. It's not too often that I feel we get to open a ton of stuff for singles, so it's nice. But also, why is it all coming out at the same time? It's like, give me a break. Nah, but it's been a blast. So I hope you guys have been really enjoying it, checking out the Skybox Metal Hockey, Allure Hockey, Battle Plans, James Bond, OPG Platinum. Lots of fun stuff, so I hope you guys have been enjoying it. But as I said, that does it for me here this afternoon. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow, Friday, be back on Saturday, and of course, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, next week. That's it here. Thank you so much, everybody. Take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye! Hello, awkward Twitch time. Alright, see you, T-Dancin', Acorn, Bubba, DJ, Steven, Andon, Jack. Yes, bonus Twitch content. Alright, YouTube's